What happened to these big YouTubers who just disappeared? Today we're diving into the untold truths behind them, what really happened and why they vanished. First up, we have Stephen McCulloch, better known as Vote Saxon07. He launched his YouTube channel on April 5th, 2010, kicking things off with a review of the Doctor Who 11th Dr. Sonic Screwdriver toy.
Hello YouTube viewers and random Doctor Who fans. Today I'm going to be reviewing for yourselves the Doctor Who 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver.
His channel quickly became a go-to spot for fans of collectibles, especially those tied to science fiction with a heavy focus on Doctor Who, and he gained up to 40k subscribers. Welcome along to a channel run by a massive man-child and his special friends who should really know better by now but don't. In reality, we celebrate toys, collectibles, memorabilia, sarcasm and all things nerd, but then something unexpected happened.
December 18, 2022, Steven's girlfriend Natalie McCulloch, who was 15 weeks pregnant, was murdered at her home at Silverwood Green, London. In the night, Natalie's neighbors thought they heard a scream coming from her home. The scream stopped and the neighbors didn't call the police. On the night of her murder, McCulloch had broadcasted 6 hours of pre-recorded footage of him playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The live stream was named Violent Night Christmas Live Gaming Stream.
McCulloch was the person who claimed to have discovered Miss McNally's body in her home the day after the murder. He was initially ruled out as a suspect. He refused to cooperate with detectives to give them details on how the murder scene looked when he arrived and before paramedics attended. However, it didn't take long for the cops to circle back to him because they realized Stephen had one of the strongest motives to want Natalie gone during the investigation. The police checked Natalie's emails and text messages. When they scanned her phone, they found something interesting 3 days before she died. Natalie exchanged 33 WhatsApp messages with an ex-boyfriend. When investigators spoke with Natalie's family, they learned she had shared her phone's passcode with Stephen when they first started dating. Phone records later revealed that on the night before Natalie's death, her phone had been unlocked 9 separate times. Suspicious, the police theorized that Stephen might have accessed messages between Natalie and her ex that evening. While this detail alone wasn't enough to charge him, it prompted authorities to scrutinize his alibi more closely. When detectives examined the footage, they spotted several warning signs. Normally, during a live stream, the streamer can see and respond to viewer messages instantly. However, in Stephen's case, he claimed he couldn't interact with them because of technical difficulties. McCulloch appears on screen and says, "Hey, and we're live." Hello everyone. Yeah, a little bit out of the blue this, isn't it? That's the fun of being live, isn't it? Hello to all on this glorious Sunday evening. Yeah, so I just thought why not? I am going to do a live stream because this day next week is Christmas. So what more could you want for Christmas other than an evening with your old pal Stephen? Before he starts playing the game Grand Theft Auto, McCulloch tells viewers that because of problems he has been having with his computer equipment, he will not be able to check the live chat on the stream. He says he could check the live comments on his phone, but adds that he hates live streams where the host just sits and reads comments.
Hey, and we're live. Hello everyone. Yeah, a little bit out of the blue this, isn't it? Oh, hang on, I'm standing on the wire. That's bad, isn't it? But yes. Gonna do some...
A senior detective told the court that extensive technical examination of his devices by cyber experts has indicated the footage was pre-recorded and played out as if it was live. The court had heard that
given directly to Crime Stoppers that leads to the arrest and conviction of those responsible.
Police also believe they can trace McCulloch from the murder scene back to his home in Lisbon through a combination of CCTV evidence, including on board a bus to Lurgan, and from the account of a taxi driver who police believe drove him on the final part of his journey home after committing the murder. Mr. McGuinness said the man police believe is McCulloch is shown revealing a yellow glove underneath a black glove while giving change to the bus driver. He said the yellow glove would be consistent with a trace of a marigold cleaning glove on a stain of Miss McNally's blood at the crime scene. Mr. McGuinness said in the statement in which McCulloch acknowledged he was not live streaming on the night of the murder, he claimed he was instead drinking on his own in his house and fell asleep. In February 2023, McCulloch was arrested and charged with the murder of Natalie McNally. Next, the channel disappeared trying to find the Area 51. Kenny Beach created his YouTube channel and called it Snake Pit Miggy, where he shared videos of his adventures in the deserts and mountains of Nevada and California. He embarked on solo hikes in remote areas, often seeking out unusual or mysterious locations, highlighting his love for adrenaline-fueled adventures. During these hikes, he often collected items like animal bones and other curiosities, which he used to decorate his house. He'd camp for days with just the basics, no GPS, compass, or maps. Occasionally, his girlfriend Sherian Pilgrim joined him on his adventures, but much of the time he hiked alone. But everything changed. In 2014, Veach posted a comment on a YouTube video about the son of an Area 51 technician speaking about some things his father had told him about his job while drunk.
Space, where he
In a now deleted comment, Veach recounted an unusual experience he had while hiking in the sheep range near Area 51. That ain't nothing. I am a long distance hiker. One time during one of my hikes out by Nellis Air Force Base, I found a hidden cave. The entrance to the cave was shaped like a perfect capital M. I always enter every cave I find, but as I began to enter this particular cave, my whole body began to vibrate. The closer I got to the cave entrance, the worse the vibrating became. Suddenly, I became very scared and hightailed it out of there. That was one of the strangest things that ever happened to me. He added, I solo hike across mountaintops that most people wouldn't dare go. I have been in more caves than I can count. I play with rattlesnakes for fun, but this one particular cave was beyond anything I had ever encountered. Little did he know his comment would trigger a chain of events that would evolve into one of Nevada's most baffling urban legends. Kenny's comment quickly went viral, sparking widespread interest. After sharing his initial experience, numerous YouTube users urged him to revisit the cave, this time documenting his journey and providing proof of his mysterious discovery. As his comment gained traction, some encouraged him to explore further while others remained skeptical. Determined to prove the doubters wrong, Kenny set out on a second trip to locate the cave in October 2014. During this trip, Veach reported a sighting of a black ram that watched him from atop a ridge during the entire trip. He set off to find a mysterious cave for a second time, armed with a 9mm handgun and a video camera.
Well, here I am on my hike up here in the mountains.
Upon his return, he posted a video of his discoveries. Much to the dismay of those following his claims, he was unable to locate the cave, and his video didn't seem to reveal any clues to the mysterious MC cave he had discussed in his original comments. I found a tarantula, a tortoise, and a ram, but I could not find the cave, he wrote on social media according to The Sun. His video was met with much criticism, and YouTube commenters both encouraged and provoked him to try for a third time to seek out the cave. Kenny again obliged, though one comment would stand out among all the others as an ominous foretelling. It read, "No, do not go back there. If you find that cave entrance, don't go in, you won't get out." There, they found his cell phone. Dave Cummins, commander of Red Rock Search and Rescue in Las Vegas, commented on the discovery. We found his cell phone near a very steep old mine shaft, but no other trail leading away from it. This doesn't necessarily mean he fell in, but we've tracked him as far as we can. In Kenny's Minis cave hike video posted before his disappearance, he stands near an abandoned mine shaft, describing his search for a mysterious cave. After this discovery, the trail went cold. Kenny was never found, fueling countless theories about his fate. Did he fall into the mine shaft? Did he uncover something hidden like an entrance to Area 51 or a government secret? Was the cave linked to extraterrestrials? Or did he simply succumb to the harsh desert conditions? For